So this April is Stress Awareness Month, and I really wanted to highlight the importance of looking after the nervous system. So it might be that for you, you might think, well, actually I have had experience of stress in my life. You might have had some chronic exposure to stress, or maybe some acute things that have happened to you, or you might have had a fairly calm ride so far. But either way, the nervous system really affects our health. It affects our immune system, it affects our mental health, it affects our hormone balance, and just it's a really important foundational layer as part of our bigger picture of health. So I'm really passionate about supporting the nervous system, and I really prioritise it in my own self. So it might be that it might not look obvious to you that you need to support the nervous system. So for some people, they might feel like they really are stuck in fight or flight, that their cortisol is high, their stress hormones feel high. They might feel very hyper alert, stressed, switched on, find it hard to relax, feel feelings of tension, physical symptoms that come with that as well. That sort of tension that comes with it. But actually, sometimes our nervous system can be a little bit out of balance, and we don't have that sense of tension and hyperarousal. We might even feel a little bit withdrawn, or sort of shut down a little bit, lacking in energy, lacking in motivation, or it might just express itself as fatigue. Either way, even if you don't have any kind of symptoms of something being out of balance, I would encourage you to look after your nervous system. Because it really is important, as I say, for our general health. So how to do that? So what I would suggest is you do a little audit of your lifestyle. Have a little think, are there areas that might be a little bit out of balance? For example, are you burning the candle at both ends? Are there areas in your life where you perhaps aren't particularly happy? So perhaps in your job, perhaps in a relationship, or are you feeling like, oh, I'm not really getting enough exercise, or I'm not having enough time in my life to cook good food? Because exposure to poor diet choices, not enough sleep, not enough exercise, all of those can affect the nervous system. They can all put our body into that fight or flight mode, even though it doesn't seem like an obvious stressor. Modern life in itself is a cause of stress to our bodies. So do a little audit of yourself, look at all the little areas of your life in terms of like happiness, relationships, lifestyle, and give it a little score and see if there's something that might need a little bit of support. Can you ask for some support somewhere? Can you delegate? Are you able to take a little bit of time every day to just have a bit of space to yourself, a little bit of time to relax? I really emphasise that relaxation is not indulgent. It's not about being lazy or unproductive. It's really important as part of our sort of recharging and looking after our health and wellness. So it doesn't have to look the same for everybody. Not everybody enjoys relaxation exercises like meditation. It could be just a gentle walk. It could be just doing some craft or something arty or creative. Or it could be something like breath work or some gentle yoga or stretching. You find your own way, but I really encourage you to look after your nervous system because it is really foundational for health.